Thanks for joining us. I'm Bridget Shanahan.
And I'm Vince Vitrano. All lanes on I-94 at Highway 164 are back open after a semi-fire closed the whole freeway. This happened about 9 o'clock this morning. Officials shutting down lanes in both directions out in Waukesha County, fearing a propane tank could explode. Nobody was hurt, but it did take crews hours to clean up a diesel fuel spill. Another problem on the roads. This was earlier this morning. I-43 northbound at Good Hope Road. They had that shut down for hours because of a rollover crash. North Shore Fire Department told us 3 people inside the vehicle. 2 were taken to the hospital, and we learned 1 victim tried to run from police, but officers were able to track that person down. We still don't know what caused the crash.
Police in Mequon are still looking for a guy who robbed a gas station and said he had a gun. It happened Sunday night at the mobile station at Port Washington and Mequon Roads, one of the busiest intersections in the North Shore. There have been 3 robberies in that same area over the last couple months.
It's not very common. It's unusual for us to have 3 so close together, but you know, it's criminals are mobile.
Mequon police released this surveillance video of last night's robbery. You can get a pretty good look at that suspect. They say he's about 5'8" and 30 years old. He did run off with some cash. No one was hurt. Starting today, if you don't buckle up and you get caught, you're going to have to pay up.
Wisconsin Department of Transportation's 2-week-long initiative has Wisconsin law enforcement pulling over cars and handing out citations when either drivers or passengers are not wearing seatbelts, hoping to teach a lesson of safety.
Half the people that died last year on our roads were not wearing their seatbelts, and it's the single most important thing you can do to prevent serious injuries during a crash.
Now, whether you're in the driver's seat or a passenger, if you get caught without your seatbelt, you could get a $10 ticket. Scooter Jeanette will not be making the trip to Detroit with the Brewers, the second baseman being moved down to the minors. Jeanette will be replaced with reliever Corey Knebel from Colorado Springs. Jeanette end of the season hitting 300, but an average has since dropped to 200.
We had a great weekend, a beautiful start to your Monday, and now things changing. Not rapidly, but you'll notice a change by later this afternoon to the evening. It was 75 Friday, a little cooler on Saturday, almost 80 after that fog burned off here in Milwaukee on Sunday morning, 75 today, and then the drop. Not uncommon, but just don't want to see it anymore. We're done. Weather headlines. Today's your transition day with that cold front pushing through the gusty winds. Cool sunshine for the rest of the week. And wash your car today because it's going to stay clean for just more than a day or two. It looks like it's going to be clean all week. Easy to spit out. Pick day looks to be Thursday. Even though today was warmer, the wind and that cold front dropping temperatures this afternoon, Thursday looks to be in the mid to upper 60s all day long. So this is what it looks like around the area. We have our cloud cover to the north and northwest of us, a little bit of light rain, even some snow showers up in the Arrowhead of Minnesota for us. Sunshine, but we will see a few clouds move in here as the front pushes on through as well. No rain with us as the drier Canadian air has already moved in. Look at that blue sky, 68 degrees, southwest wind starting to shift to the west at 20 miles per hour and will gradually shift to the northwest, and we're seeing gusts up to around 20 to 30 miles per hour. Temperatures are starting to drop. We're now down to 73 in Milwaukee after that high of 75. 40s and 50s for a big chunk of Wisconsin, and that will be here by later this evening. The 50s, the 40s when you wake up tomorrow morning. 77 still in Racine. It's 64 in Watertown and 55 now in the Dells. Those winds westerly at 20 to 35 miles per hour. They'll stay strong like that throughout the afternoon as this cold front makes its way through. Even overnight tonight, the winds will stay northwesterly at 10 to 20, and with temperatures dropping into the upper 30s to lower 40s, that's going to add to the chill by tomorrow morning at the bus stop, especially considering it was 66 degrees this morning. Whew, unbelievable. There's that northwest wind for Thursday morning. We'll have plenty of sunshine, and it will stay sunny throughout the day. Now, the next storm system trying to get its act together out west for Wednesday, but the high pressure is going to win this battle. It kind of erodes away at this storm system, and then what's left of it, it gets pushed to the south. So Iowa, Missouri, Illinois will see it. We'll just see a few thin clouds from this, but overall, quiet with a light breeze and cooler. Temperatures this afternoon dropping into the 50s to the northwest, into the mid to upper 60s along the lakefront. It'll already be in the 50s right around sunset tonight, so temperatures are going to drop pretty quick. Upper 30s to lower 40s overnight tonight. And with that northwest wind at 10 to 20, it'll feel even colder. And then highs tomorrow only in the 50s. Could even struggle to get out of the 40s along the lakefront. Inland areas will be in the mid to upper 50s. The 7-day forecast shows 53 for Tuesday, 39 Wednesday morning, a high of 54. Thursday looks very nice with sunshine and 66 degrees and a light wind. 58, a little cooler on Friday. 64 for Saturday and rain likely Sunday and Monday.